Hi everybody, Dan Illman here with the DRFBets Sunday race of the day. It's the Grade 2 Sorrento Stakes for juvenile fillies at Del Mar, carded as race number 8 at 6 furlongs. Before we get to the analysis, I want to remind DRFBets members that they can play in the Weekend Warrior Bonus Series. Bet $25 on one horse to win in race number 1 at Saratoga and or Del Mar each Saturday and Sunday and get a $10 bonus, win or lose. You can accrue up to 180 bonus points this meet. Now let's take a look at the field for the Grade 2 Sorrento for 2-year-old fillies. You can access free formulator past performances for this race on the Race of the Day event page at drf.com. Download them and let's handicap in post-position order, beginning with the number 1, Madison's Quarters. 20-1 on the morning line. The great Mike Smith is enticed to ride, and this is something you don't see very often. Madison's Quarters was a debut winner with a 17 Beyer speed figure. That's glacial. It makes you wonder who she beat in that race. The third place finisher did come back to win and improve. She dropped into a $30,000 maiden claimer on the turf at Arlington and won with a paltry 39 Beyer speed figure. Madison's Quarters Dam was a Grade 3 place synthetic runner at about a mile. Maybe she'll improve with additional distance, but trainer Ian Wilkes hasn't had a lot of success over the past 5 years, moving from synthetic to dirt, only 1 for 25 with a 42-cent return on investment. The number 2 Dragic, like many Wesley Ward 2-year-old debuters at Keeneland, was all the rage. Bet down to 9 to 10, this filly did not disappoint. She's got a big pedigree. The Dam, Let Go My Echo, was a Grade 2 stakes winning sprinter, and Let Go My Echo not only has foaled this quality Dragic, but also the graded stakes winner J-Boy's Echo and the 2-year-old Grade 3 placed Unbridled Outlaw. Dragic, 8 to 1, Rafael Bejarano takes them out. We have not seen her since April, so she's coming off a little bit of a layoff, but there are a lot of things to like. Ward does excellent with 2-year-olds. This filly had some buzz before the debut. She certainly has pedigree. I do wonder if she'll be able to cope with a much faster pace than I think she was used to in her debut at Keeneland. The number 3 is Bella Fina, a full sister to the multiple stakes winner Diamond King. The Dam was a stakes place turf sprinter. Bella Fina should have speed. She was bet down to odds on in her career debut at Los Alamitos. There wasn't a lot of pace going on. She sat off of that pace, came with a determined run to finish second behind Katie Lee. She's going to add blinkers for her second lifetime outing, and I think that this $800,000 purchase can certainly improve despite being a maiden taking on winners. The number 4 is Lady Lucy. Lady Lucy won at Churchill Downs last time out, defeating 2 next out winners, and then sold at public auction for $200,000 and is now with a really good trainer in Phil D'Amato. The Dam was a multiple stakes winning sprinter. Lady Lucy has a really strong formulator fact in her corner. As you take a look at this number for Phil D'Amato, the past 5 years, last out maiden winners on dirt. It shows that D'Amato knows where to place these horses. 40% winners from a 68 race sample and a $3.21 return on investment. The 5 is Dichotomy, who beat Calbreds for the Redham Racing team of Doug O'Neill. Came from off a fast pace to win that day over a track that I think favored closers. Her Beyer speed figures are a little bit light. It doesn't worry me that much, as these 2-year-olds can really jump up in a big way from start to start, but Dichotomy will be taking on tougher, older foes. The Dam won on turf, and I wonder if that might be her surface down the road. Perhaps the most intriguing entrant in this race is the 12 to 1 shot, the number 6 Summerland, who has started twice in Western Canada, has won both of those starts by a combined 16.5 lengths. It's tough to rate those races. One was at 3.5 furlongs. The other was around a 2-turn 6 furlongs. Summerland's Dam was a nice horse up there, a multiple stakes winning sprinter, and she's earned solid figures, but something tells me she's taking a big step up in class, and we'll see how she handles the racetrack at Del Mar. The number 7 is Stirred, who is a very professional debut winner for trainer Mike McCarthy. Usually these 2-year-olds just blast off to the early lead and race their opponents into submission. Stirred sat in mid-pack and came with a determined run to win in solid fashion. The third place finisher True Validity came back to run third again with a 69 Beyer speed figure. If this pace is fast, Stirred might come with a good strong late run. The 8 Reflect also came from off the pace to win first out for trainer Keith DeZormo. She beat Kate Lee, who came back to beat Bella Fina. So we've got some interesting dynamics there. Reflect goes out for DeZormo, who doesn't usually win first time out. I think it's a good sign that Reflect did win first out, and she's got some tactical speed and has proven that she can pass horses in the lane. Bougie Girl was a debut winner for Peter Miller, and I think surprised, well, maybe Miller, who put her in for $40,000 in her career debut and got away with it. This horse was hammered down to 2-5. She earned an 81 buyer. She got away with a nice, easy pace. They'll probably go faster this time around as she gets the acid test against Graded Stakes Company. Let's take a look at the Timeform U.S. pace projector for this race. Not surprisingly, in a big field of 2-year-olds, it's color-coded red. Let's take that red fast pace with a grain of salt. These 2-year-olds are still trying to figure out their running styles. The number 10, Del Mar May, is expected to make the lead. She broke from the far outside in her career debut as we take a look at my selection for this race. She was prompting the pace 3 wide, attacked 2 wide on the turn, took over the lead in the stretch, and then was no match for Brill, the favorite in that race, who looks like she has a strong future and might show up next in the Del Mar debutante. Del Mar May is by Jimmy Creed out of a multiple stakes place sprinter, and I think she's going to be forwardly placed yet again. She showed a good turn of foot in her debut despite being 27-1, and I think breaking from the outside post, she can either grab the lead or sit off 1 or 2 horses while in a nice spot on the second flight while free of traffic and dirt being kicked back in her face. Del Mar May is my top pick. I'm going to go 10, 9, 3, and 6 in the Grade 2 Sorrento. And a quick reminder to DRFBets members, play in the Weekend Warrior bonus series. Bet $25 on 1 horse to win in race 1 at Saratoga and or Del Mar each Saturday and Sunday. Get a $10 bonus for each wager. You can accrue up to 180 bonus points. Approximate post time for Sunday's DRFBets race of the day, the Grade 2 Sorrento, 5:30 Pacific. Best of luck.